The world of Left 4 Dead paints a bleak picture. Humanity is on its last legs fighting a losing battle against a mysterious pathogen called the Green Flu. 4 survivors are thrown into this endless struggle against insurmountable odds. The weapon they choose to defend themselves with has far-reaching repercussions for the remnants of humanity. So which weapon is truly the best in my opinion, and which weapon will leave you dead like the rest? There are many weapons in Left 4 Dead, each with their own distinctive strengths and weaknesses. My name is Lola Ba, and if you've reached this video, then for some reason you don't already know, the frying pan is the best gun in the game. We have lots of different guns, from the pistol to the military sniper. I'll start off with my least favorite, which is the Op. It holds 20 bullets in the magazine, plus 180 in reserve. It is a bolt-action rifle. It takes about half a second to reload and fire the next round. It is the worst rate of fire in the game, making it one of the worst with basic common knowledge and with the stats. Using it, you will be left for dead. Next in line, we have the SG-552, or more commonly known as the slow-firing baby brother of the Scar. This gun is incredibly unique in the fact that you can actually zoom in while using it. It's a high-damage, relatively slow-fire assault rifle. It holds 50 rounds per magazine and 650 in reserve. While it is more liked by others in the community, it doesn't feel as satisfying to cut down a horde as, say, the number 1 gun in this video that I will be naming later. I find myself struggling to even cut down hordes of infected while using this weapon. Now, coming up next, we have Rambo's Love Child, the hold down the trigger until they're all dead, or I'm out of ammo gun. The M60 is everything you could possibly want in a gun. 150 rounds in the package, it's an arm workout, and an exercise in futility. If you want to pick up this gun, you will be able to melt away a horde. However, once you run out of ammo, you'll be getting a bad wake-up call. You better hope you have a melee weapon. Otherwise, the horde will leave you left for dead like Bill. Coming up next is a highly loved weapon by the Left 4 Dead community. Personally, I do not like it due to its high possibility of friendly fire. Of course, I am talking about the China Lake grenade launcher. This is a gamble to use. It's a 34-inch package, and you can definitely wipe out an entire horde with a single round. Or, you can wipe out your teammates. If you do end up missing the infected, you can wipe out 12% of your own health as well. It holds 29 grenades in reserve, and 1 ready to fire. But a personal downside for me is that it won't stun the tank, like we were shown in Left 4 Dead 2's trailer on the bridge. Up next, we have the military embodiment of I might as well be using a Nerf gun. The Scout Sniper is one of the worst guns we can agree on as a community, but it is my guilty pleasure. You're probably better off not using a gun, though, than this. It holds 15 shots in the magazine and 135 in reserve. It has good accuracy and is capable of the shove, shoot, repeat tactic. It's good against it is difficult to use against hordes and special infected, and it tends to be with the Op at the bottom of the pick rate. You do need about 1,000 bullets to kill anything. You pretty much have to use it the exact same way a pump shotgun would. You're gonna get your ass beat if you pick this gun over anything else. You might need to reevaluate your Left 4 Dead gameplay. And finally, at the bottom of C tier, we have the silenced SMG. Just like its non-silenced counterpart, it has almost identical stats, but damn if that suppressor just isn't worth satisfying. The normal SMG is going to rest right next to the suppressed SMG on the tier list, since again, they're the exact same bit thing. They've both got pretty good fire rates, but that doesn't mean much when you're firing 9mm at the infected. However, that beautiful sound of the compressed SMG, there's something about it that just tickles my brain right. And now for the opinion that I will be burnt at the stake for. The AK-47, it holds a special place in the hearts of many. 40 rounds in the magazine and 360 in reserve. It fires about 8 rounds a second, and able to kill a common infected with a single shot. It is one of the best guns in the game statistically, meaning if this was a statistical breakdown of the weapons in Left 4 Dead, it would be at the top. But this is statistical. The AK, if used by all 4 players, can dispatch a tank as quickly as it shows up. And in versus, the AK is the best. I have a love-hate relationship with this weapon. Now, before we continue, we have the pistols. There isn't much to say about them. They hold 15 rounds in the magazine and have unlimited ammo. Or 30 rounds if you happen to be dual wielding. Now, we have my favorite of the tier 1 weapons, the shotgun. The pump and chrome shotguns, they both hold 8 shells and 72 in reserve. They have the shove shoot ability that improves accuracy at longer distance, and the pro of being able to stop mid-reload to continue fighting. The difference in them for me personally is aesthetic, and I prefer the look of the chrome shotgun, especially when default or modded. Both shotguns are able to crown the witch, just like you are with the combat and tactical shotguns. However, I will not attempt to, as I am not that good. And now, for the marksman watching this video, we've got the military sniper. Launch shot kills. Military sniper holds 30 rounds in the magazine and carries 210 in reserves. It can fire 4 shots per second. It is aesthetically the best sniper in the game, and it is ranked as one of the best in Left 4 Dead. It is extremely satisfying to reload due to the clean animation. It is capable of cutting down tanks extremely easily, and in Tank Run the Mutation, this is my number 2 gun. Now, we have the combat and tactical shotguns. They both feel amazing. They hold 10 shells and 90 in its reserve. They're able to fire approximately 3.33 shots per second. It shares the same ammo count between the two of them. The only one I prefer is the tactical, as it has the more satisfying reload animation, and they are both really good at crowning witches. As you can see in this clip, I am not crowning. I am fighting a tank and fighting off the infected. And during the entire time, all the shots felt satisfying. They felt like running your hand through Egyptian body butter. Now, next in line, we have the Scar.
Long live the king.
The Scar is 3-round burst. In Left 4 Dead, it holds 60 rounds in the magazine and 360 in reserves. It is a fan favorite, and who can blame the community? It has an amazing field of firing and a decent reload animation. When not modded, it fires 9 shots per second and is capable of cutting down a tank relatively quickly, just like the AK-47. But before we can continue, we have to mention the Desert Eagle. It holds 8 rounds in its magazine and holds infinite ammo, just like the handgun. There's not much to say here, except that it is a damn good weapon. Next, we have the hunting rifle. It used to be the only sniper back in 2008 before Left 4 Dead 2. It was the very first scoped weapon as well. It holds 15 rounds in the magazine and has a total reserve of... what the fuck? 150, I think. It isn't the best sniper statistically. That honor goes to the military sniper, as I mentioned earlier. However, there's something just so satisfying about using the hunting rifle and cutting down infected in a way that it's meant to hunt deer, not fight a horde. And there's something about it that just scratches my brain perfectly. It is capable of doing the shove shoot method, and it has a clean reload animation, even when it isn't modded, making it one of my favorite guns of all time in the Left 4 Dead franchise. Now it is time for the MP5, the best tier 1 weapon and second place in S tier for me. It holds 50 rounds per magazine and carries an additional 650 in reserve. Its shove sound effect sounds slightly different than the rest of the guns, in my opinion. Its firing sound is also unique. It is one of the 2 CSGO guns Valve added after removing the gore from the Japanese and Australian versions of the game. Correct me if I am wrong on that part. It is a tier 1 weapon which can put some people off, but for me, I will grab it even over some tier 2 guns. Now, it is time for my favorite gun, the best of the best. In my opinion, my precious baby, the M16 assault rifle. It is considered a versatile but ultimately outclassed assault rifle, offering a balance of high rate of fire and accuracy, and a fast reload speed at the cost of low damage per shot. However, for me, it doesn't take away from its amazing reload animation, satisfying rate of fire. It's almost calming to use when I have it. When I have an M16 in my hand, I feel like I can take over the world. I feel like I can take down a tank with my eyes closed and my safety off.